Yes, lads, how's it going? Danny here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. I hope you're all doing well. In today's video, what I've got for you is Icon Swaps free prediction. I'm to be honest, I'm not actually quite sure when this is coming out, but I thought I might as well, I'll try and do it earlier is better than later. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna do it today. Yeah, I don't know when it's set to come out. I'm quite confused with the whole thing. But with that being said, Icon Swaps free prediction. Now, just before we hop into it, because I'm going to get a lot of comments if I don't say it. I've gone realistically unrealistic, okay, if that makes any sense. Like, I've gone kind of realistic, but, it's the last Icon Swaps, and to be honest with you, EA have kind of let me down in terms of Icon Swaps, because they just haven't been that good, in my opinion. They've been pretty average, so I hope for the last one they go relatively all out. Because you got to understand, the top players, we're not going to get them until, like, April. So they have to be kind of good. Okay, so with that being said, let's get straight into it. If you are new around here, I try to do predictions on everything. So, shapeshifters, I done a prediction on. Basically, any promo, whatever, I try and do a prediction video. And I try to be realistic. But for this one, I've gone a little bit fun. Okay, so with that in mind, let's get into the first one. Now, we're going to go from from bottom to top. So, first pick, we have YASHIN. Now, I haven't included tokens just because it was kind of tedious last time. So I haven't really included tokens, but like you can kind of tell the order they come in. So like basically YASHIN's going to be the lowest tier, like the lowest token, and the more we get, the higher we get, the more tokens. I think I've said that right. So we got YASHIN in goal. We'll say for 14 tokens, but I'm not going to do that for everyone. Yeah, I mean, that's an incredible keeper. Haven't really tried him in game. I mean, with them stats, I'm sure he's pretty decent. But yeah, YASHIN, not really much to speak about. Keepers are a little bit weird on this game. Prime moments, PELE. To be honest, I've gone for quite a few prime moments in this team, just because, I mean, did we even get any in the last one? I don't even think we got one in the last one, so I think we should get a couple. Moments PELE looks like a great card. Basically, just can say that's an icon. Basically, looks fantastic. And yeah, not really much to speak about these icons, lads. These are kind of like, they're good icons, but they're not like insane, which I think is the theme. I think that's what EA are going to do. They're decent. You could get them, I suppose. But they're not insane, basically. So with that being said, OVERMARS, who looks decent. He's got a nice boost on his moments. Yeah, he looks decent. But again, Neymar will probably play better. But yeah, OVERMARS. Getting into a decent one now. ZOLA prime moments, and the whole prediction's not just moments, by the way, but I've made it heavily moments just because. Yeah, I mean, why not? We got none in the last one. Let's have some fun. ZOLA looks fantastic, and to be honest with you, yeah, I can't see him being in this section. If he's ever going to be in it, he'd be in a mid section. But I'll put him down here just for a little bit of fun. He looks fantastic, ZOLA. GATTUSO looks decent. He looks fantastic, but he just doesn't. I tried his prime and he didn't really play that well in game, so I put him in the bottom section. To be honest with you, I probably should have put ZOLA above. But I made this when it was like 5 AM, so forgive me. Yeah, GATTUSO, look on paper, he looks fantastic. I haven't tried him, so I can't comment. But yeah, he's decent. He's not great, which again is the theme. So yeah, GATTUSO. I think we're getting this. I think this is pretty much confirmed, in my opinion. I mean, it's not obviously not confirmed, but I think this is actually a pretty. I think EA will do this one. I'm not going to pronounce his name because did I just malfunction there? To be completely honest with you, I don't know how to, and I don't want to make a mockery of myself. He looks like a good card. I think at least his prime will be in this this icon set. Obviously, being new, EA, I guess kind of want to promote him, if that makes sense. I think he'd be in this because he's not really that good. I mean, the pace is a little bit low. But he looks like a great card apart from the pace, basically, which, if you play FIFA, a lot of people like pace. So, yeah, I think he's got a good chance of getting into icon swaps because he's a pretty decent card. Prime Petite, first non-moments, and I tried this card in draft several times, and he is fantastic. If this card was in icon swaps, I'd definitely, consider taking him. He's fantastic. I've used him countless times in drafts and countless times. Put him centre back, put him CDM, put him centre mid. He plays like literally perfect. Probably one of my favourite DMs actually. Like generally, he's probably top 3 CDMs of the game for me that I've used anyway. Getting on to our first big boy, in my opinion. The first yeah, okay, I'm going to pick this guy. 92 Maldini, not his prime, 92 Maldini. And, I mean, there's not much to say about this card. I've used his base card, 88, probably about 1,000 games now. I packed him in the base icon pack, and he is fantastic. And I assume this 92 is just better. So if he is in icon swaps, I highly recommend getting him because he's my favourite centre-back this year. His base is literally my favourite centre-back all year. We'll finish off the lower tier with a cheeky Moment Stoichkov. This card on paper looks fantastic. However, he's got a 3-star weak foot with no outside the foot shot trait, something like that. Basically, he's got a 3-star weak foot, and he will always shoot on that 3-star weak foot. If that makes it it's hard to explain. He's got incredible stats, but it's severely let down by a 3-star weak foot. If you can look past that, he is a absolute monster of a striker. And yeah, I think he'd be. I think they put his prime in. I think he'd be a good chance of getting into icon swaps. Now, I probably should have mentioned this at the start, but basically, to be an icon swaps free, you can't have been in the previous ones. I'm fairly sure I'm saying that correct. So I've made sure that none of these cards have been in icon swaps. If I have made a mistake, please let me know. But I think that I haven't included any. I mean, at this point anyway. So basically. That concludes the lower tier, which aren't really lower tier icons. They're all extremely good. So we're moving on. We're starting to get a little bit better icons, and more people that you'd actually want to grind for, with a base Pele. Nothing mental, just a base Pele. I think this is a minimum in my opinion. Pele, like at least a Pele and R9 or whatever, we have to see. One of them. In my opinion, that's mandatory for icon swaps free. We need to see a Pele, a Ronaldo, a Eusebio. Bare minimum, in my opinion. If we don't, I wouldn't bother grinding it, boys. Because you got to remember, you'll get this Pele in like April, okay? So you got to remember when you're actually getting these icons. So yeah, nice little base Pele to start off the mid-section. We're moving on to another moment. Shevchenko. What a card he looks. Now, I'm actually going to check Footman now because I haven't actually checked his card out. Why is it turned back? I haven't actually. I know I probably shouldn't do this, but I haven't. Okay, right. I've just revealed the next one. Right, let me check Shevchenko out. Has he got? To be fair, he's got a 4-star weak foot. Like that's just a fantastic card. Yeah, I haven't seen anyone use him, to be fair. So you already saw the next one. Is Moment Puyol. Looks fantastic, but the pace is a little low, so he doesn't really get praised that much. He looks like a fantastic card. Whack a shadow on him. I'm sure he'll be fine. We'll move on to another Moments DESAILLY. A little bit disappointed this card is a CDM. Last year, I believe it was a centre-back, and obviously his prime and middle is a centre-back. So, yeah, a little bit disappointed, because this would be a fantastic centre-back card. You could obviously change it in-game. Our first, in my opinion, end game icon, in my opinion, Prime Matthias. I haven't actually seen anyone use him this year. I don't think I've come against him once, which is a little bit of a shock. He looks like a complete player. Centre mid, CDM, cam, striker. He looks fantastic. I probably wouldn't play him striker, but yeah, that's the first big pick. And we're going to get into the people that you clicked on this video for. Yeah, I mean, Pele's okay, Moment Stoichkov is okay. These are now the players that are going to make the grind hopefully worth it if EA are going to do it. With a Moments CANNAVARO, I want to try this card so bad. I've tried doing drafts to getting him. I can't get him. Last year, his Moments card was literally the best centre-back on the game for me. So I really want to try this card out. He got the headband on in dynamic image. I really, really want to try Moments CANNAVARO out. So just put him in icon swaps, EA. Here we go. Our first, in my opinion, big boy, in my opinion. Moments Carlos Alberto looks... Honestly, he looks like he probably is the best right back in the game, right? I think he's better than Team Near Trent, in my opinion. I really want to try his card out, but he's stupid price on the market. In fact, I'm going to check right now. I probably shouldn't do this because it's quite unprofessional. But hello, lads. Let's check him on the market right now. 2 mil. Yeah. He's 2 million coins on the market. Oh, yeah. See, that's why I don't do these things, lads. That's why I don't do these things. We've got to go through all. That's why I don't do these things. Yeah, he's 2 mil. We've got to now go through absolutely everyone. This is why you just stick to the script, boys. You don't go off script, okay? Take that as a note. If you do YouTube, just stick to the script. Okay, Carlos Alberto. 94 Zinedine Zidane. Yeah, a little bit ambitious. Now, this is where I start taking the mick, in my opinion. 94 Zidane in the midsection. I doubt it, but as I said, I'm being realistically unrealistic. Have fun, man. EA, do it. It's the last icon swaps. Let us have fun with a 94 Zidane. You thought Zidane was ambiguous, yeah? 94 Prime CRUYFF. Here we go. I did originally have his moments as the top icon, but I thought, okay, let's calm down. That's not going to happen. Okay, so I've bucked it down to a Prime CRUYFF. I can't see. I'll be completely honest with you, lads. I don't see this happening, but it's fun to make believe. You know. Move on. This is the first top tier icon that I, in my opinion. Now you could argue that Prime CRUYFF it would be more than Moments DALGLISH. You very much could argue that, but I've just gone for a nice Moments theme up top with a Moments DALGLISH in number. I'd say this is probably like the I don't know. It's hard to call, to be fair. I think this would probably be the least token one, if that makes sense. So this will probably be like 25. And then the next player, Moments Grinchka. I'll probably say like 26 tokens. It looks like I know I've been saying this at every icon. I really want to try him out. I've tried he's 90 rated. I think that's what his base. Yeah, that's his base. He was really good. He basically felt like Neymar, but on steroids. Yeah, fantastic card. I really want to try his Moments. To finish it off, an Icon Moments pack. Now, they've done a base icon, and they've done a mid icon. I wouldn't be surprised if they just do a prime icon, but let's just have fun. Icon Moments pack would be fun. And it wouldn't even be like you could get so many bad players. You can get Moments... GATTUSO moments. You get to pick. You could get so many bad moments, and EA just put this in icon swaps and put like a percentage, like 0.01% of getting a good icon, and I'd still do it just for the fun. So yeah, that's gonna be the end of the video, lads. Let me know if you think that prediction is good or not. I think it's decent. I think it is definitely optimistic. Okay, I'm not gonna say this is what I expect. It's very optimistic, but yeah, that's going to be the end of the video, lads. If you are new around here, you enjoyed the video, I try to do, as I said at the start of the video, I try to do these predictions on every single promo, so if you you know, looking forward to that, you want to see more predictions, potentially Carnival, Foot Birthday, whatever's coming up, I'm going to do a prediction video on them, so yeah, thanks everyone so much for watching, leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all hopefully in a bit. Peace.